Hello everyone, welcome to our new video about Turkish culture. Today we will speak about Turkish folk dance, in our opinion, one of the country's most interesting cultural heritages. Turkish folk dance is a living dance, meaning a first-generation dance that is still performed in the country of origin as part of social events, such as weddings. Turkish people learn the dance informally, meaning from friends and relatives by observation and imitation, and not in a classroom situation. Traditional dances are a central part of Turkish weddings, but also of other social gatherings, such as festivals, parties, picnics, etc. Every moment is a good moment to dance for the Turkish people. During our stay in Gaziantep, we attended Turkish dance classes with the Öğretim Adımlar, a folk dance community financed by the local municipality. Through this project, we had the possibility to explore typical folk dances from different parts of the country, namely Zeybek, Antep and Bingöl Halay, Artvin Horon, and lastly Roman, and learn some basic steps for each of them. We then participated in the final show in the Antep Halay group.
Selamlar, ismim Göktuğ Akdoğan, Gaziantep Üniversitesi Türk Müziği Türk Halk Oyunları bölümü mezunuyum. 12 yıl önce bu şehire öğretmen olarak atandım ve Öğreten Adımlar projemizi başlattık. Binlerce öğretmenimize bu sayede ulaştık. Projemizin amacı öğretmenlerimize geleneğimizin en büyük, kültürümüzün en büyük yapış taşlarından biri olan halk oyunlarını onları öğretmek. Onların da bir sene sonra okullarında gittiği öğrencilerde, dezavantajlı köylerdeki okullardaki öğrencilerine bu projemizi, kültürümüzü o çocuklara aşılamalarını, onlara öğretmelerini sağlamak. Bu anlamda da Türkiye'nin en büyük gösterilerini yapıyoruz ve ülkemizi her yıl Avrupa'da ve Balkanlar'da temsil ediyoruz. Teşekkürler.
Every dance is representative of the peculiar characteristics of the different geographical locations and of the character of the respective population. Moreover, any region or city's dances have characteristics as well and are different from one another. Each region has its own folk dances which reflect the cultural life.
Zeybek is the most popular dance of Western Turkey. There are many versions of it according to the region and type: fast, slow, solo man and woman, group, couple, etc. It is named after the Zeybeks, which were irregular militia and guerrilla fighters living in West Anatolia from late 17th to early 20th century. Zeybek have Mongolian origins and arrived in eastern Anatolia around 1000 AD. In the Mongolian wrestling, the winner performs the eagle dance, which symbolizes power and invincibility. In fact, the Zeybek dance is sometimes referred to as an eagle dance, and some Zeybek dance figures remind of this fierce animal indeed. The main dance figures are walking, turning, rising, knee-bowing, holding up the arms and turning, which display the courage, honesty and braveness of the people of the Asian region. Zeybek performances usually begin with an introduction, called the "gençlik" in freestyle, where only the male dancer wanders freely before starting to dance in time with the rhythm. Historically, the dance has been mainly for men, due to its origins. Zeybek is still one of the indispensable Turkish folk dances today. Zeybek is generally accompanied by two typical instruments from the Middle East and the Balkans: the zurna, which is a relative of the clarinet, and the davul, a large double-headed drum. When it comes to costume, a short Jodhpur-style trousers are worn just to the knee. The look is also accompanied by a fez decorated with crocheted flowers to represent the mountains and a long pair of black boots.
Halay is both the national dance of Turkey and a regional category of folk dance in the central, southern, eastern and southeastern regions of the country. It is mainly performed by Turks, Arabs, Kurds in Turkey. These dances are ancient and are part of the cultural heritage of the Middle East. They are mostly performed during social events. Typically, Halay dancers form a circle or a line while holding each other in many ways, such as finger to finger, shoulders to shoulders, or hand to hand. The first person of the line is the leader of the group, and it is responsible for holding a piece of cloth and waving it according to the adopted rhythm. He guides the rest of the group, and sometimes he breaks off, and stands in the middle to start a solo, where according to the rhythm he jumps in a crouch while making gestures with the cloth he is waving. Halai performances may represent the social life of the populations, such as weddings, love stories, and the peasant life, customs and traditions. The Turkish word halai is derived from Iranian halai, meaning to stand, jump and dance. But this Persian word is taken from the Greek alaion, meaning independent cavalry unit in the Byzantine army. At the same time, the Greek word is taken from the Latin ala, which means first wing and is the name given to the cavalry units in the Roman army. There might be a connection between the fact that in halai performances, often dancers stand in lines, shoulder to shoulder, reminding of cavalry or soldier units. Also here, the main instruments playing are the davul drum and the zurna pipe. For men, the traditional halai clothes include a short jacket with split sleeves, a headgear, a coat made of coarse wool, baggy trousers, and peasant shoes. For the women, the attire worn includes a single, double, or triple skirts, baggy trousers, and decorated aprons.
Roman dances are performed in the provinces of Edirne and Tekirdağ, which are part of the generally called Thrace region of Turkey. It is a dance that identifies itself with the gypsy community. Roman makes use of pelvic moves and also has some very complicated footwork and gestures. Romani dancers also tend to use gestures and arm movements that are more enthusiastic and expressive than graceful. Dancers perform this in colorful dresses and a drape around the waist that enhances the pelvic movements. But we must keep in mind that whenever you see Turkish Roman style performed, it has been adapted for the stage. Authentic Turkish Roman dance is a social dance and not a performance art, such as all the other traditional dances. In the wild, in fact, you will see it performed in everyday clothing. The Horon dance belongs to the Black Sea region. Originally, it was a sacred pagan ritual dance and was performed by men only. Now it's performed also by women, and in that case, the performances deal with themes such as abundance, fertility, grace, and kindness. There are many different types of this dance in different areas. The Horon word comes from hurkor, meaning sun, or horom, meaning a line of corn stalks all tied together to form a lattice, which looks like people joined together with arms raised. The Horon as a dance is related to themes such as nature, love, and the emotion of the local communities. The quick and energetic movements of this kind of dance can be associated with the geographical location of the Black Sea region. Since it has a harsh climate and it is a mountainous region, its dances are performed more forcefully than other regions' dances. The Horon is generally danced by a chain of either men or women who form a line or a semicircle. The Horon has one of the most characteristic movements, which is a fast shoulder shimmy and a trembling of the entire body and sudden squats, which imitates or suggests the movement of a fish called the hamsi, a type of anchovy, as it swims in the Black Sea. Horon is accompanied by either a small stringed instrument known as kemens or a form of bagpipe called a tulum. The woman's costume generally consists of a colorful shirt and jacket, a headscarf, and a long skirt over a shalwar. The men's outfit, however, is black and includes some accessories, such as a belt with long strips of black leather, to which hunting gear or weapons can be attached.
We want to thank Öğretim Adımlar and YINFO for giving us the opportunity to participate in this amazing experience, which was a great way to really experience the culture and learn many new things. So, really thank you by heart.